rise to...
Yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most the Great, Day Late, Dollar Short News, live and direct, what we brought for respect, man. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff, so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest, man. Hit the notification bell, man. Go ahead and sub up. We're on the road to 1,000, man. It's absolutely free. It don't cost you nothing to press that button in my boy, Young and Hefe voice, man. And, yeah, it's rainy day schedule. It's Thursday, September the 18th, 2025, man, in the wake of, Charlie Kirk's death. I don't even think that it's been a week yet, has it? Oh, yeah, it has, huh? I think he was unalived on the 10th, excuse me. I'm saying the 18th. I'm all out of whack. Yeah, so it has been a week. And it's been all over social media. It's been all over the news. And people are still talking about it. And Charleston White is talking about it. So that's why we're talking about it. And I'm not going to be too long-winded on this video. I'm going to let him give his commentary. But I will say this, man. It's a lot of hypocrisy going on in the media. I mean, I thought Charlie Kirk died for people that had a right to say what they wanted to say. Now, all of a sudden, people are getting canceled. Jimmy Kimmel just got fired from his job and several others. I did a video on that. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. But today, I'm gonna let Charleston White pop his ish, man. You know, it's a shame, man. It seems like fascism slowly being implemented, you know, into the fibers of America, man. And we got to take a stance on free speech, man. I put Charlie Kirk in a category, the same category as Larry Flint, the same category as Ty Shaw, a.k.a. Too Short, you know, Luther Campbell, a.k.a. Luke, you know, from the 2 Live crew. All of these people were pioneers, for free speech. You dig what I'm saying? And Charleston White is no different. Although, you know, I may not agree with a lot of the stuff he says. Maybe you don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says. And the damn show YouTube don't, because they got his ass up out of here. Excuse me. Yeah, they took his channel down. So, we're gonna run these clips, man. We're gonna run this commentary, man. Y'all can drop it in the comment section, man. This is your host, Most Great, Day Late, Dollar Short News, live and direct, where we ride for respect, man. Sub up, man, and check this out.
Especially if he in the race. It's easy to play on him with his ethnocentric ideologies and belief system. He's stuck on one side. And he think he right all the time. So it's easy to play on who think they right all the time. White people. It's easy to play. That's why everybody playing on the... And I just want to remind white people, your only friend in this entire universe on earth is your... Nobody else likes you. The Canadians, the Mexicans, nobody likes you. Even the English don't like you no more. And let me just tell you something, white America, your only ally are you don't have enough guns to win whatever race war you think you can win. Because while you mad at your China mad at y'all, how you think fentanyl getting into your country? How you think China have bought up almost, 60% of real estate in the United States of America next to government buildings and main structures and entities? China then came in and bought up almost, 80% of your beef and chicken, pork processing plants in your country? Everything is made in China. And President Trump is kissing China. China is putting lead in the toys. China poisoning y'all every which way. And then not only that, China is teaming up with all your enemies, helping Russia. And China said, y'all better not with Russia. And China said they're going to take Taiwan from y'all. Why is Kirk focused on y'all who don't hurt nobody but? They're not even into these shit that's America up. And now Russia owns most of your beef processing plants too. Russia been coming in here spying on y'all. Y'all was just hollering Russia was meddling into the elections. And Russia is defying everything President Trump said. Everybody got their weapons pointed at the United States of America. You don't have no more friends, America. You think Israel your friend? They over you too. They the one did the 9/11 tax on you to bully your government. So what the fuck is Kirk running around acting like the is the problem? The ain't affecting nobody but and the problem makes plenty of money for Wall Street. Isn't the prison industrial complex on the stock market? So what the fuck is you complaining about your for? And they bring in so much money with all this free prison labor. Because you're talking about Kirk. And white people, oh, he ain't your problem. Don't even interact with white people no more to call problem. Don't target white girls like we used to. When I was a kid, we target y'all. I went to jail for killing a white man. We used to target white people before gangbanging showed up. And you have allowed 99 tongues into America, and all of them don't go with your laws and your customs and your culture. When you close on Christmas, them Chinese, them Arab, them Palestinian stores be open. And I just want to say this, white America, if y'all feel so f***ed up about Charlie Kirk dying in front of his family, how can y'all still turn your ear and your nose away from Israel and they blowing up hospitals with children in it? And we seeing that on TV. We seeing the agony of the Palestinians in Gaza, and now this one white man gets, what about all them people over there? So don't come with us with that white privilege, sympathy y'all got, and y'all ain't got no white guilt about nothing, never. I remember Mike Brown died. I remember white people made mockery of Eric Brown, the big fat guy that couldn't breathe. Y'all made jokes about that, and that man died in front of his kids. Y'all made jokes about that. Y'all made jokes about Trayvon Martin. Y'all made jokes about Eddie Gray, or the kid in Baltimore. What the f*** are y'all? Y'all got a short-term memory span, white people. I lose everything to keep speaking against y'all. I lose everything to show the hypocrisy of you white. Give a f*** about Kirk. When y'all dismiss gangbanger, he was just a f***ing gangbanger. Or he was just a f***ing fentanyl addict. Well, Kirk was a f***ing racist, hateful. And the kids said he hated him. The kids saw him as racist hate. You can't deny what the killer saw to definitely make him go kill him. How you can't dismiss his feelings. This is a kid. This is a 22-year-old kid. And you guys want to make him a liberal? No, he's not a liberal. He was sick of that shit. His conservative parents was trying to preach to him that he reject. Just like the 60s children rejected their. Hey, white people, your children are rejected that shit. They like NBA Youngboy. They like Stephen Curry. They like Uncle Charleston. They like Kaiser Nat. They like ISO Speed. So they don't want to hear that racist that Kirk was trying to spew at the college level down, trying to indoctrinate. See, rejected that. And you know what's sad about all this? To watch all you supposed to be politicians and lead. I thought this was a Christian country. I thought this was a God-founded Christian country. But white people are the most unforgiving race of people I have ever seen. Y'all are unforgiving. I thought Christ love was about forgiving. But you want people to forget, so they can't even get a chance to forgive. Why take down all of civil rights history, all of slavery history? As if you guys have no blemish on no blood on your hands. Some of those people are still alive. And you're going to remove their history. Tyler heard hate. Yeah, you heard white love and white supremacists and white. Now, that child, he's a kid, he's a baby with an undeveloped brain. And y'all want to give him death. I believe the United States Supreme Court says that you cannot give death to anybody who don't have a fully developed brain. Remember, George Floyd died in front of his daughter. You remember George Floyd stood on his sister's neck, and George Floyd, his daughter have a white mother. But George Floyd's daughter stood on her neck, and I think CNN or somebody, and she said, "My daddy changed the world." She saw her dad die. Tupac said, "When I grow up, I get my weight up with my hate. I pay them back when I'm bigger." White children are paying their hateful parents back, and their hateful parents. Kirk was trying to push hate off on white children. He was trying to reignite not the love of your neighbor, not the love of your brother. He was trying to separate and divide based on negative, false, screwed stats. Because it was screwed. He wasn't telling the truth. It's almost like these children are being used for political toys and narratives. The words of Kirk be so powerful that 1 million people in the UK unite together under his name. How can his words be so powerful where even our government comes out and says, hey, if anybody speaks to them, he will be punished? They're that moved by Kirk's words because Kirk haven't done anything in our society to be moved by. He's just been talking. When I hear Kirk, I hear hate. When I hear Kirk, I hear hate. And he and I say some things that's similar, but there's no hate in my heart. I'm not talking to white people about white stuff. So why is Kirk talking to black people about black issues if black issues are the problem in America? Fentanyl is killing white children, not black people. Black people didn't bring fentanyl in. Black people don't sit to guns in our communities. So I hear hate when I hear him. So does that kid who killed him. He heard hate. So does a lot of other people who heard hate. That kid acted on what he heard. And he believed Kirk is a threat to their future. I believe it too. But I don't believe he should be killed. Don't wish death upon nobody. But you can't take my right away. And even Kirk agreed with that. You have a right to how you feel. But how you feel don't make you right. So how you feel. That go to the president too. Well, how you feel. I've watched y'all and studied y'all. And as a conservative, y'all say some of the most hateful things during police times of shootings. We watched a lady by the name of, was it Sonia Macy, get executed in her home, screaming, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Not one Christian white person surrounded any support or any rage around a woman who was killed in her home with hot water. And not only that, we heard the cop make mockery of her death. Y'all still supported that. So don't pick and choose with me. When I pack fire with everybody, ain't nobody been off limits on my platform. I've attacked every race, every religion, every month. Ain't nobody been safe. So what makes you think white people were safe?
I'ma need my money like the first and 15. I'm an old school nigga, rock my khakis with a crease. Count money all night, I can't sleep. Shorty gave me brains so a nigga can't think. Bangin' L gang and he's passing in the street.